Monkey.
What is going on, everybody? I hope you had a happy holiday and a happy new year. And today we're actually doing something a little different. Today I'm going to start working on my class 3 competition rig. I'm going with the SCX 10.3 RTR Jeep Wrangler, the GALU. This one is built with the dig setup, so that's why I'm trying to go for the class 3. But I've never done a competition rig before. I've been doing crawling for several years, but I want to go above and actually get into the competition side of it. I've always done it for the fun of it, because it's just a relaxing part of the hobby, compared to where bashing is just fast paced and you're always moving. The hard body I'm going with is the Jeep Cherokee 4-door, and the truck that I went with for scale purposes, because it does have the forward-facing motor with the trans right behind it, and I figured for the Jeep this would be the best option, just because with a lot of the other trucks the transmission sits right here, but then the motor sits right here. Even with the SCX 10.2s, I believe it's the same way, where the motor and trans actually sits all the way back here, and I don't want to have to go through a lot of modifications and just dumping a lot of money into this just to get to the scale factor. I had a Gen 7 Pro. I was going to do it too because it's pretty built already other than the stock electronics, but somebody said that that's not really a good option. And then also I was going to take my TRX4 and I was going to do the same thing to it, but then again someone also said that chassis and the way it's set up is just not a good option for what I'm trying to do particularly. So I went and picked this up today, and my hard body also came in, so I kind of want to just go over the hard body and get these two just bolted together temporarily, see how it sits on the rig, and just kind of figure out what I need to do. Really, I'm very excited to do this build. I've never done competition. I've never even done a hard body. Actually, I take that back. About 4 years ago, I tried to do a hard body, but I only had one crawler at the time. So I painted the body real quick. It was a very crappy paint job. I wasn't happy with it, so I just quit. I just sold the body. I didn't even want to do with it anymore, but now I have 3 crawlers, and I bought this one especially just for a competition rig, so I can take my time with it. I can do it right. I also just got a 3D printer, so I'm already printing parts for it. This is the dash. I need to paint it. I need to scuff it up and make it even and right, and I can start putting that in. I need to work on a firewall, steering wheel, seats, a floorboard, of course, center console, all that type of stuff. But interior is going to be second to everything else I need to do first. I don't know if I'm going to run stock electronics in this or not. Again, like I said, I've never done class 3, so I could really use your guys' help when it comes to the rules and regulations and what you can and can't do, because I'd like to get out there and actually meet more of you guys. I know a lot of you do the competition crawling, and when I say you guys, I mean people that's kind of local to me. I will be making a move in March, and when it comes time to that, I'll try to meet people in that area. But let's get these two bolted together, let's see how it looks, and let's get it going. Before I start bolting this together, I just want to show you guys the body real quick. I'm going to cut this hood out to make this operational, because like I said, I want to do an engine bay. This is the back half. It looks pretty decent. I didn't see really any major issues with it. We have the header panel, the grill insert, all of the glass. We have the rear tailgate. Jesus, English is hard, bud. We have the bumpers. I believe that is front. I think that's the rear. I'll know once I get it on. And then here's just all of my headlights, taillights, brackets, side mirrors. I'm not too sure what's in that bag. We'll look at that once we get that open. And then I have my fender flares, but I don't know if I'm gonna run those or not. We'll see once we get to that point. And then again, my dash that I 3D printed. But yep, let's get these two attached and let's see how it looks. I can already tell that this is my side glass. I don't even have to open it, I can feel it and tell. This is actually really heavy glass, so it makes me think this is gonna be a really good body. Usually you get that real cheap, thin plastic glass, but this actually has some weight to it. These are my side mirrors. They actually came with the reflective tape inside there, or reflective sticker, so that's pretty cool. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to paint a hard body properly because, like I said, I did that one before. I did it very quickly and very crappy and I wasn't happy with it. And I don't want to do that with this one. And I was wondering about the taillights, and these are actually already painted with a transparent paint, so that's awesome, along with the side markers. So that's going to save me a lot of time there as well, and money. These windshield wipers are actually pretty detailed as well. They're actually two-piece windshield wipers like your real ones on a car. That's pretty sweet. I just hope they don't fall apart. And then in here we have our headlight brackets, our headlight glass, and our door handles. This kit actually looks and feels really good, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. Alright guys, I got these two temporarily bolted together. Doesn't look too bad. There is a slight line on the top of the body here, but I figure after I paint and go through everything I'm doing, you won't be able to see it anyways. I did ask on Facebook the best way to cut this, and you guys give me a lot of good feedback. But now that you've seen the body personally, if you have any different feedback on how to cut it, I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna go tomorrow, get some hobby paint and some brushes, and I'm gonna start, I'm actually gonna wet sand this and then primer it, let it dry, and then probably put 2 or 3 coats on there and then start working on the trim. But I'll give you guys an update when I get to that point. And like I said, if you have any information for me with the class 3 comp regs, just let me know in the comments below or on the Facebook post, and I appreciate it. Take it easy.